Okay, so this is week 2, mirror image. And week 2 and week 3, upside down image, really, if done correctly, they strengthen the right side of the brain. And so we want to do them correctly. It's going to be very frustrating for the kids, so I would definitely prep them ahead of time, let them know that drawing mirror images is extremely difficult for the best of us. So let them know ahead of time, this isn't going to be perfect. It's not going to look just like the side that you're copying it from. Also, go ahead and let them know, again, moms are right up there at the table, they have their own paper. Let them know that in order to draw the mirror image, you don't want to picture the whole image, again, like the bracelet. You just want to picture what you see, and you want to think, which direction do I need to go? So to start out class, you might want to have them all stand up and just follow some basic directions. Everybody turn to the left, walk 3 steps, turn to the right, walk 2 steps, back up 1 step, and just kind of have them following some simple instructions. And you might even, I'm not sure how creative we could get with this, but pick one of these shapes, like let's say the star, and try to see if you can have one student come up and walk that star simply by following your verbal direction. So have them stand on a point and say, walk diagonally to the left, to the northwest and 3 steps, and you might have to kind of tell them which direction the northwest is. And then now we're going to walk diagonally 3 more steps. Now we're going to turn and we're going to walk this way. And then you can say that person just walked a star. So, but they're following your instructions, and that's going to be important for mirror image, to follow instructions. So then you're going to say to them, I've got some images up here, but only half of them are drawn. Are you able to tell what each of those images would have been if the whole thing were drawn? For instance, what would this be? And then it's a star. What would this be? It'd be a heart. What would this be? It'd be a kite or a diamond. And just go ahead and let them know. Their mind is going to go ahead and fill in that other side. So they're really going to have to fight against that and just focus on what they're seeing, okay? Because their mind is going to want to trace and go the exact same way. And we're going to force it to go against what it's wanting to do, and that's going to be tricky. And you can go ahead if you want to with the older kids and introduce line of symmetry, and do that by having like a picture to show them. So a butterfly is a great example of symmetry in nature. Lots of things in nature have symmetry. And so you can talk to them about the line of symmetry, that it would be where the image would fold. And some tutors have brought mirrors before and shown that the exact same image is reflected in the mirror. I wouldn't get too carried away with the younger kids and introducing terms. Just say, isn't this side exactly the same as this side, just opposite? And what are some other things in nature that is exactly the same, just opposite? And lots of flowers are. So that's neat to discuss too. And then once you've done that, you can move into some warm-up exercises. So the first warm-up exercise you're going to do is going to be, you're going to have, all of them are going to have a picture like this, mamas too. And they are not to lift their pencils until you tell them to. And you're going to walk them through the instructions. You're going to do it step by step. First, we're going to start at the top, and we're going to go away from our line. So we're going to draw a line away from the current line, just straight out. And have them say, I'm going away, or you can just kind of have them do that and then let them draw it. Now I'm going to go back to that same spot, and I'm going to go down a little ways. And once you've modeled it, you have them do it. Okay, which way am I going to go next? Am I going to go out with my line, up, down, in? You're going to go in. Yeah, I'm going to go in, but not all the way, just a little. Okay, you go in, and they go in. Okay, now which direction am I going to go? You're going to go down. You're going to go down. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go down with it. Okay, and that's pretty simple. This is where it's going to get tricky for some of them. Now which way am I going to go, and how am I going to do that? Well, you're kind of going to go out, but kind of down at an angle, and it's a curved line. Yeah, all those are good. So you kind of, now what do I do? And then you're just going to go back and forth till the whole bell is completely drawn. Once that is done, you're going to give them a second warm-up activity, which we've had different ones in the past, which are stars or hearts. I like these, and these may be a little too complicated for the young ones, so we might have to go back to the stars and hearts, but I think the older classes have done those stars and hearts and smiley faces so many times that we're going to go back to these, and you're going to have them do, time permitting, without talking, at least one of these, and they can do it on their own. You don't have to model it for them, but their mom is sitting there with them. The mamas have these too. And if they can do all three, great. But one spent with a lot of time on would be best. And then if they want to put one down here and swap with their mom or swap with a friend and have the friend try to do it, if time permits, then allow for that. That would be a fun thing to do. And then older kids are going to have copies of different things, and they're all going to be symmetrical. And so you can, time permitting, have them pick out a copy of what they want, or you might as a class just decide we all want this. Pass that drawing out, tell them to fold it in half. If they want to cut it, you can let them cut it. They're going to tape it to a blank sheet of paper, and they're going to practice drawing. Actually, it would be on this side, and they're going to practice drawing the mirror image of it. The younger ones, if you wanted to do, again, something more simple, or just let them spend time on the warm-up activity, you can do that as well. If you want to pass out simple pictures, that's fine too. You might want to go ahead and have the moms ready to fold those and tape those in place for the younger ones. And just having them be aware that they are not drawing the image that they picture, a bell, they're just drawing that one line. That one line. They're going to take their time and really focus on that. And that's week 2.